verse 22, it says 22 to 24. It says, put off your old self and put on the new self, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness. So basically, the Bible is not just, or, the Word of God is not just a storybook, okay? And we need for read them in with understanding, and it can mean one verse can mean thousands of reasons. You're not going to say, wait to make this verse here, they come out by this time. So today, the topic will get very, very crucial. And the Bible, they tell we say, you see the old self, the old thing where it don't happen, either in your life, either in your family. It say take them off and get a new self. So, be the new beginning in your family, be the new change, be the new person, be the new characteristic, be the new being, the new human. Let them say, you don't change, you not so you be there before. What's happen? So the reply where you for tell her is, I just want to be the new person in this family. I want to be the new person in this relationship or this situation, whatever relationship with it, be it friendship, romantic, family, whatever. Just the Bible is trying to say, take off the old self and then put on the new self, created to be like God. So, walking in the image and likeness of God is, you walking uprightly. They look for other person while I look for other person in trouble. You just right and just. So that's what the Bible is trying to tell us. And we quote for the day is from Malia. It says, cycles don't break because you talk about them, they break because you choose differently. So yes. So whether we talk about cycle now, something where they happen. You see something where they happen, where they happen, where they happen. And an example is, of course, if you get, where if you get sister there, you get paddy there, when a woman there, okay, every month, of course, a woman has her monthly flow, right? So that cycle, when I say monthly cycle, now something where they happen, it they repeats itself. It they repeats itself. This month you will get paddy, you go say, hey, me belly there. Next month you go say, but weeks ago you say you belly there, wait make you belly there at you back again. So it's something that always happen. So then one day where they say, hey, the woman they wait to make water on a belly there at now something where they happen every time. So now that we just want to say, I just bring in an example for telling a waiting cycle actually mean is something that happens repeatedly. It happen all over again. And then you say they break, but unless you choose differently, okay. But for the menstrual follow that day now, we not they. It did now. But for other things, you can break that cycle. Say, this it will end with me. I'm not going to want let it continue. So that is what we're going to talk about. And we topic for the day is let the cycle end with you. You can be the change in your family. Yes. You can be the change your family never saw. So it says, let the cycle end with you. You can be the change your family never saw. So this is what we're going to talk about today. That is our topic. And before we dive into it, we get to an amazing guest now. We're going to tell her a name and where he's from and what he does. Yeah, just say shots. Good morning, Zal.
Greetings. My name is Francis Musa Momo. Professionally, say at the lead research and development na the Monuments and Relics Commission. We're not an agency na the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I'm a researcher,
Mm-hmm.
or heritage professional, heritage activist, or sociologist, cultural, or
Okay.
experts, and also say anthropologist. So
What's anthropology?
so anthropology basically is the study of human life from the past to contemporary stuff, right? So
Wow.
look at people then material and how people then they make meaning. So that's a whole concept that's different fields of anthropology. Basically, you have physical anthropology, what we call biological anthropology. So you
Yeah.
understand people then cycle around them biology and natural stuff and how evolution take place in humans. You also get cultural anthropology
Wow.
where they look, and then you get archaeology basically. So with me anthropological study because I just do my grad school as a Fulbright scholar,
Wow.
2023.
Congrats.
So and go do my anthropological study in Syracuse University in America, New York, and my main focus was also historical archaeology. So
Okay.
so in short,
Ah,
basically, I would say I'm the first Sierra Leonean indigenous historical archaeologist ever.
wow.
So
Congratulations.
yeah, so that also helped me for discuss a lot of issues when it comes to human making meaning about their life and how progression happen, changes, connection,
All right.
yeah, change and continuities about life. So I feel so this is an important space
Exactly.
for Larry able to,
Yes.
because life is alive. You're talking about cycle. There's a whole, so we, as we go into the program, we'll go deeply deconstruct some of these issues
So,
so that we'll not go discuss them from a simplistic
wow.
view, right?
Exactly. So
So
you
that's me
see the
basically.
the guest level they always get that people they were loaded. So please, I want Leona take take advantage of this time, you know, and we they talk about cycle, and this is someone we don't study human everything the package day. So sometimes some things that we go through, then you can able for chip in, ask some few questions, and if you get the chance or if you know an answer to that, you can always I not be ever know of what's that called again?
What?
Archaeo-
Anthropology.
Anthropology,
Yeah.
and I never knew of it. So we always learn. Let me tell you, say where the brunch show they start. Get your book and your pen and jot down notes because we have a lot to learn about. And today, me self I sit down, so I not get for talk boku today. Oh, today the guest the get for talk. But yes, thank you so much for gracing this show with your presence. Really appreciate you coming here and you honoring our invitation.
Give thanks.
Yes. So today we're talking about, let the cycle end with you because there are some, so many things that happen in various families. Now, sometimes make I just break and down, get an understanding a little bit and understand a little bit. Sometimes in some families, maybe let's look at like the natural things. Let me not say, okay, this maybe sometimes not spiritual and all, because sometimes it can be when they say let the cycle day. Maybe sometimes in your family, now you're not the first for graduate high school. Something that you're not the first person for enter a classroom. Something that you're not the first person for even graduate. And even we guess now I don't break the cycle being the first, right? In Sierra Leone. Of course, that is a cycle that has been broken because nobody ever attained that position. But then you were like, okay, no, you know what? I need to reach for this. So that is what we are trying to say. Let the cycle date with, end with you. Whether sometimes you family maybe now you're not the first person we don't marry, now your family, now you're not the first person we don't go school, now you're not the first person we don't ever travel out of Africa, now you're not the only person in your family we don't ever build us, we don't ever get motor car. All these things we can always say, oh, maybe then they're not relevant, then they're not good. But all these things, no matter how small it is, they're all achievement. Sometimes you're not the first person we don't even ever for build like a structure, now your family. No matter how small. Sometimes maybe you you family something now from us to us they catch. Maybe you know the first person we don't even build palm body. That is an achievement. Now you know the first person we don't even break that cycle. They say, oh, you get small thing like that. So no matter how what they say the cycle, we know they say them big things. It's the little things that matter, the little things that matter, right? No matter what it is, no matter the achievement, no matter what, you don't break that cycle day. Okay, so please glue to your phones them, glue to your gadgets them, and una get for call and una get for really write on the social media platform because I don't really talk about to now before we dey count on board. So my wonderful guest, has there ever been a time or maybe a point, okay, apart from you breaking that cycle and being the first, what's in the word again?
So I'm the first historical archaeologist,
Yes.
indigenous historical archaeologist. Sierra Leonean.
Okay. Yes. Historical archaeologist. Apart from that side, in your, lineage or in your family, have you ever like broken a cycle? Something that has been happening.
Okay, I think before I make a statement around that, I want
Mm-hmm.
for let we also delve into understanding this thing where they really talk about cycle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just like you be the give a preface. Cycles basically they look at how things then they repeat themselves,
Yes.
but also not just things repeating themselves, but the grand scheme of interconnected systems, right? How things and they evolve. So when you talk about cycle are dictated by a lot of things. So it can be internally and external, right? So basically how you environment or what you call shaping your worldview
Yeah.
about so basically even people not can understand say even family structures are dictated by other layers,
Yes.
external factors basically. Even how people they develop families, creation of families, evolution of families. Like we say, family are the smallest unit of the basic human life,
Yeah.
right? So, but how first of all do they even meet the person where you they born with? You understand? That's an external something. There's a political situation around that. There's a cultural situation around that. There is an economic situation around that. So all of that is part of your environment. We mold you worldview and shape this thing where you call family in a way. So basically, what I want for really make conscious effort for describe is cycles are not universal. You understand? Cycles are not universal. Cycles then based also on cultural context.
Wow.
You understand?
Can you go deeper into
Yeah, so
that?
then based on cultural context. So no cycle in life, no, like you say, no cycle, not the way normal. Like it's cycles are not static. Now that's what I try for say. So they're not universal. The cycle of your life na salon, not to the cycle of your life for somebody na America. The cycle of your life not to the same. So because they are dictated also by cultural context. Right? So now that I try for say. So go say, for instance, if somebody say this family is known for this, you are
Yes.
making a simplistic argument. But say this family are the known for this because you don't even know the cultural history of the family. You understand? So for you for make a statement where you understand the cultural history of the family, how that family don't evolve, say so that's to tell you so that one family where you see get an ancestry of over 1,000 years.
Yeah.
So how can you how can you determine? You understand? See this so I want to follow understand the cycles they're contextual, cycles they're not universal, cycles they're not static because sometimes we're going to say today now these are the first ones we do this, but if you go the cultural history of 1,000 years, sometimes somebody don't do things that we see that you understand. So you might be looking at also some things that where they repeat themselves
Right.
in the person in life,
life,
today,
yeah.
right? So for me, that's why I really when I examine cultures across the world, right? The African philosophy of cycles always don't they catch my attention, right? Because the African philosophy itself don't premise cycles. See, life around so and things that they repeat themselves interconnectedly within
Yeah.
time, which is a very distinct tradition to Western scholarship. Or what you say with my own idea about cycle, with my idea about cycles or the Western educational tradition or Western scholarship about cycle is linear. That means they progress from time onto time. So you see the difference between the African philosophy and the Western or Western philosophy
Yeah.
of cycle. African man say life now so you do go.
Yeah.
And life not the end. So cycles they always
They
they
only
revolve around
yeah.
themselves. So coming to your question, like so if I take the examples of my own family, I use that term say me family way I come not static, right? Over time they don't they do stuff. So that experience characterized by different layers of which I don't meet into the culture of the family. The worldview, how my mama be think, how my papa be think, how I grew up. So I'm the last person with my mama born and my family. You understand? So I meet all of me elders them and stuff. So if you look if I look at that side, there everybody don't do in your own thing within that family cycle, right? But me self calm, I follow the line. So I come up from that family tradition where we believe say anybody with them born outside of the papa or mama is a person with them believe say go be a better version of the first family, you understand, or the first trace. So also that is very important because when you dey give life, So other person, you focus or you dream is about that person will be a better version of
Of
you.
you,
You
yeah.
understand? I know I want for let me begin and be a better version of me.
Exactly.
Right. So giving back to me within that family as the last person, don't go through school, right? Come, I get me, my other families and what is but like I go like before you say I would have them to go university, blah blah. I
Yeah.
mean like the last person is but like I was like the first person, right? I go university.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say if then go use that within that. So because I not want for also if I want for close family within that, we see they talk about just the bloodline, but also
Yeah.
there's a primary construction of family where a lot of people know to understand is kinship. Because kinship they shape family structure. Meaning not to just you blood person, but the level of interconnected or somebody we wish for day with you. Share some worldview with you, share some kind of characteristic with you, who now they align.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is also how that family connection will come outside of within our blood, right? So me
But
go to
please,
that end.
before we go further, please, just like what I be said before, we want also emphasize let una call because I be telling una before say una need for call on the show. The phone lines don't open. If you don't open, please call on the number 088 971 971. We have a renowned archaeologist in our midst. You can ask as many questions. This man na researcher. So anything, just it's Alex and Google lines you don't near me. So yes. So please, when they talk about family, when they talk about let the cycle break, let it end with you. So whatever be the end, please, we want let una stay glued and ask some questions because right now it even dissect some things that way not even be kind of my own mindset with my own boku research. In I'm not even going at that part today, but in they try for bring awareness to some of the things that okay, there's more to life than what we just think normally as average individuals. There is more to this. So as much as we they discuss, but we also they learn, right? We also they learn more and more. So we they get the educational aspect, we they get the moral aspect, we they get all thing today. So please call on the number 088 971 971. If you know say something, maybe you're not the first person we don't go school in your family, you're not the first person we don't go university. Call and give shout out to yourself because it's not easy to break that kind of particular cycle. It's not easy to be the first to ever do something in your family. So call on the show. The number is 088 971 971. You can either call online, on WhatsApp or directly. So yes, sir, please.
Yeah, so like I would say,
Yes.
so like we would talk about things and what you don't do within a family. So I would say and be contextual, specifically I
Yes.
want for be contextual that say within me own space, like I be the first person we get the Western conception of education. Because that is something also the miss point. You do see somewhere is in I mean at the first person we don't learn book and family define the context of your education.
education.
Because me great grandpa too, not because he go for big college mean he or she's not well versed and educated, right?
Yes, right.
So you get for distinguish that way said it. So if we go by Western definition of how accreditation they go, yeah, I would say okay, I got the first graduate degree, undergrad degree. Now my family as a last born, right? But after that, my elder brothers them also don't follow.
that,
Like
yes.
me other one way immediate as me brother down go for big college, get a first class to it read law. You understand? So you see, so there are sometimes like not so like you just coming to break the cycle, but the choice you make also they influence other people than choices.
Yes.
Right? So that then go, it's not like they're not energetic about making those choices, but like I say, environment, they also play very well. Because like for me, even for that reach, sometimes like I sit and reflect about me, so I say, am I the one sitting here, right? Because over time, like when I was a small boy coming up, me talents, like not be football. You understand?
Yeah.
I grew up na Eastern, grow up na space within the family where not football. I they grow up, people that they can't do my own chores, domestic work now also
Yeah.
that go gonna feel and go play. You understand? So within that time, they because of that environment every day, not football. Football, they play almost all of them small leagues and at Eastern, right? But after like during the Civil War, everybody changes that happen at people their life, environment. So I move from that space, go to another space. So from that, maturity set into, you understand?
Yeah.
So from that change where I change that environment, me everything just changed about my life. Way past I can't even cipher say that this night happened to me. But that's that environment. So you see how environment also dictates people then choices or who they interact with. You
Yeah.
understand? So that just that change of environment. Today, me whole life like everything. You understand?
They
Like,
align.
yeah, things that we I be they do. I don't do them any longer. Like things that so me choices don't change. Other person choices, I not gonna get problem with time with you like with you like. I don't have a choice for another person. But my own choices have been dictated, you understand, by a lot of things. Things that why be they do when are they CKC body in home, or they do stuff, or they go play ball, get sudden suspension for watching leagues or go watch game, blah blah. I don't watch game any longer, even if I get television at my house.
Wow.
So sometimes I don't even watch at the day like almost 5, 6, 7. I don't even know what's in a television at my house. You understand? So everybody getting choices. Everybody getting choices, but there are still people then Saturday come, then they not Premier League, right?
Yeah.
Then they argue about waiting Messi the earn. You understand? Some people know about the European Premier League past their own country. You understand? So choices differ, and everybody. I don't get problem. It's not like I have a problem with anybody in choice. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to say choices. Everybody make choice. So breaking cycles comes with the choice.
Exactly, just like what the
Yes.
the quote was
Fine, it
also
comes to the
saying.
choice.
Yeah.
You choose subway car, you don't choose subway car. Even when they talk about development in our country, they talk about the cycle of poverty. Are we willing to break the cycle of poverty?
Exactly, yeah.
What are the steps are you taking to break the cycle of poverty? Right?
Yes.
Are you willing to take the cycle of poverty within your family? If you can, you know, see the economic situation of the country now don't they in dire straits. Then you go and boom. Like, what are you trying to say? Are you feeling that nature will come and help you? You understand?
Yeah.
Or the supreme being will come and help you? No, the supreme being deals with supernatural things. Humans deals with natural things. You understand? Within that. So the Almighty then is supernatural. You are not supernatural. So you get to look at your context that you did, how you survive and stuff and day. So if you make choices around those, you're not breaking the cycle of poverty.
Exactly.
So you they entrench, you they perpetuate the cycle of poverty within the state at itself. So there's a lot of things that we talk about when you look at cycles, but like important things are choices you make. Everybody get things and they'll go lay out for you before you choose.
Yes.
You go say if I wanted to do certain things in my life, I would have decided on certain stuff over time, but I give me life to certain constructions in that. So. And life, these cycles also work with what you choose.
Exactly.
Alignment with nature.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so what you they do? They say opportunity aligns with hard work, right? It's not the amount of or certain labors and what you do they make change back now you life, but how you strategic about them, right?
Wow, yes.
So some of those don't influence me life from school. I look at certain subject and they will go see say we all they go read and they say no, I know they do. You understand? I will go choose subject way, but people know they do. You understand? Because I believe say life in making difference. You get for committed to making difference.
Yeah.
Anything what they do, the things that I know say people then they do within the normal way self now school, but in home. However, I they say no, me I they go outside of the normal, right? Go if they say subject and then they do French, they do English, I they go do French. Try for you understand?
Be different.
Try for understand stuff them differently. I know coming up in this country, I know say there's a challenge of how people make a meaning about their life as a people, and how you go able understand that more. How you go able understand the people, the material culture over time from pre-colonial to colonial, post-colonial.
Yeah.
How you go able understand the people them really so that you go get informed views, which you will call holistic approaches to life, not to just take one thing in a so without giving other the complexities of her, right? So now. Yeah, so like what could I do? Then I should be an anthropologist and also I guess sociological background and blah blah blah. So and then if I want to know too much about material culture of me own people then
Yeah.
which I for able study, you understand? Do I still need to go? I'm a historian professionally, so do I need to still go do the thing or at the same normal thing I go able go do now the
Yeah,
college you say I
as
graduate, I
every
will just
other
go normal
person.
ways. So I said no, you know what? I know see there's a problem. There's a gap in knowledge in terms of material culture studies, how people they don't make meaning to the culture history of Sierra Leone, because now it make the Western construction of history tell you say African man not get history because we not right. You understand? But that's not just history, because people them reflections and material culture different from within somebody just write. There are different forms of writing which dictates with African presence and with contributions to the creation of the modern world. But how you would do? I say, okay, you know what? The only way I can do this, then let me offer myself as a sacrificial lamb. And yes, and basically study something like that. So that's that then chemical historical archaeology field. So
Wow.
I will say, okay, I think this is something I can
I
always say.
can
So now
do.
if something, even if I don't want to do certain things, if somebody want can offer knowledge to Sierra Leone now, at least I can say no, not to so if or be. You
Yeah.
understand? Not to so or somebody can tell Sierra Leoneans and now say, oh now so for do this, so now so for do this. Way me they as Sierra Leone, I can say, you know what, I can advise governments, I can advise local communities. You
Yeah.
understand? Say not to so, you understand? We can do and so for let something happen, let everybody benefit. Because over time, even knowledge situation we don't exploit to people them. You understand? You see, even the local person we don't go learn one small book, they use them for oppressing people them. And that is so bad, you understand? So if your education is not benefiting your people, then bro, leave it. You understand? Leave it, leave it. That is not how you break circles. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah. So you need to work with the alignment of the growth of your people, because not them you not from them you come out. You understand? So if you know support them, you also join with people them for oppressive people them or exploit them, then you are not a good citizen. You understand? So how we break those cycles are very important to growth individually and collectively.
Wow. I don't want to let you even stop for talk safe because yeah, you're actually a very good teacher because you did dissect enter and I don't say not to all you don't talk on after pantablomo. Please let will call on the show on the number 088 971 971. And I'm sure you will they listen to me right now. You know, say yes, we guess now I know exactly what they say. You know, person now from where you start first the introduction, now you don't know safe say, okay, yeah, this person I know but what they say. And what we guess they try for Terry right now and some of the things they say a I relate to them in so many ways because first of all, your decision is very much important trying to break a certain cycle. So first of all, decision important, you dey recognize the situation around you first. When you know say, okay, this is going on, now this they go on, now this they go, that's the first step. Then you now for make the decision, the conscious decision, say, okay, now this are they go, now this are they go, now this are they do. And what we guess with the driver say is, you know, just to add to what he was saying that he meets people then they do this okay man they do English okay English and French and they but everybody they go for one thing and you know he's trying to be the change now okay this asabi this small let me work let I touch Naya and see how it's going to work for me and then you know not doing the normal thing everybody is doing and that is if you're able for you know relate to your daily life right his might be, you know, the educational aspect and all, but you can always connect it to your daily life every day. You in an area, until na alala, fit, this, that. Now you don't used to, you don't comfortable with the noise, you don't this, you don't that. What are you trying to do to be the change? You say if you dey join, you know say okay alala dey now okay for me let me just be the different person let me be the black sheep of this community last you know for 1 week la no alala with person la no fet with person but you dey still join them why because you not make a conscious decision yet you not decide for you know pull yourself come from the crowd and sometimes you know in order to break cycles you just have to be the black sheep. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, yeah. You
In
see,
some
yeah,
cases,
change. Not they start with following and complacent culture.
yes.
That I want to we really be very conscious of. Me, I can always say, you know, talent not shorting at this country, oh.
Mm,
Talent not shorting at this country. Now, how we mindset and our need for change.
yeah.
Understand? Because once we change your mindset, them a lot of things they reset. A lot of things they reset. So so when you talk about I don't want to use the term black sheep because some of these terms are also derogatory and
Okay.
connecting derogating blackness. You understand?
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand? Yeah,
Okay.
it's just the same thing I go to say. People they talk about black magic, right? Black markets. So this has been a Eurocentric
Okay, so
ideas about
I take it
humans
back
and
and I
life.
rephrase.
Yeah, because sometimes you say why whenever they call black teen or something, it's a show of illegality.
Yeah.
It's a show of illegality, black magic, black witch. You understand? So you get so when they talk about white witch, it's a good witch. You understand? But black witch, so I don't really play into those kind of, because at the end of the day, sometimes diction very important.
Yeah.
Because of we colonial education over time, sometimes we they use certain words that we relax, we know they feel say we they perpetuate the cycle. You understand? Because how we they use them word and say somebody by the camera yourself. So because when you say somebody is a black, you don't extract time. You understand? So most times that's also how society they label people, even when they're positive, they make them negative and then push in a corner. So one thing we're very strategic now inside the outside the live, especially like salon when we don't learn over time. We now make mediocrity don't the prevalence alone over excellence. You understand?
Yeah.
People like mediocre as more than positive people because they say as a if this positive person go take a stand, a positive stand, where I will say that person na black sheep. You understand? So I've been in communities where, because I know they talk too much, focus on certain things, people label me. You understand?
Yeah.
People label you. So, and society get a strong force over human interaction. So if somebody say in one for be a different but for act change, that person not to a black sheep, now a positive force.
Yeah.
Now because you no one for accept positive change, now it make you the mass scam in that derogatory stance there. So that sometimes a lot of people who don't push them away based on what they tell them, even when they're not the positive ones. So those are some certain things, but we go for very, very conscious of how we they build with networks, how we they interact, some of the words we say to our kids, you understand? A lot of things. So a lot of things are important. But like when you say, no, wake up morning. Like morning for me, when they say morning, I can't say morning to person. Either you say good, or I know they some that was another user to like inside my own house. So the beginning grand rising. Grand rising, morning, a grand rising. I don't get any good morning. Blah. Yeah. So if you want to tell somebody it's a good morning, that's a prayer. It's good morning. You dey wish I'm good. You understand? You dey wish I'm all the blessings of the day, all the greatness of the day. You understand? So because you don't want for let that person they get a bad morning. You understand? So there are certain things and the conscious effort. You understand? And socialization now how you they shape somebody in growth. And as what they say, the smallest units of a state, now family.
Yeah.
Some of the things that we grapple with so as a country, now because of the bonds they're not strengthening at the family.
Exactly.
The cycles are broken if the cycles are broken in the family, they'll be broken in the states.
Yeah.
And so they'll be broken in the states. Somebody cook rest in a family, it is sheba inequality, blah blah. Like the sheba is different, it is treat this other person different. It has something like young picking or man. So these are all there are certain cultures. I mean, a way with me, we don't change them. That's not really how it was in our African-centric culture, right? So the evil issues of men picking, all like I hate this kind of stuff. But talk about it because as far as nobody know the way me the men. I believe say life, everybody not the same. Just create the same balance for everybody for operate. But once, because that is your all of men picking, it's a stratification. That's how you stratify families. Say this one I'm immune, that ain't not to immune. You understand? Like it's wrong. So at the end of the day, you get this kind of forces in the family. Now so they evolve to the states. So that's why you see some people feel like the states owe the obligation or the states not the natural essence. Some people then they will feel say a little more to them than other people. We all not the same country we born.
Exactly.
So that's a mentality. That's a mentality. Some of this mentality then so it starts from family. How people don't they look at themselves, you understand? And then they evolve into bigger spaces and leadership. So you see somebody they care with that attitude, even any side way you did. We say other people from diverse communities or diverse cultures they can meet, but in the kind of that level of say, oh, that's like this kind of like a mentality of I'm superior. Blah. So you also deflate the human essence, natural essence. You understand? Everybody the same. We all know say society The people don't stratify society, but there are certain things, and we let me peace. If you want to get peace, equity, you understand?
Yes.
Social justice. We're not gonna get, but like let us walk towards it. Let us walk towards it, because once we walk towards it, peace, national cohesion, to everybody. So I know they fet you, me, brother. They will go call other person for cancer to with peace. Because we don't even, so we the lost touch of we essence. Man there, me and man who now all to go school. When I sleep now the same body in home bed. Because this person don't go now A, this person don't go C, you understand? This person don't go D. At the end of the day, when something happen, we will all born together. We the left we step back, we go for other person for gazette to we step. So it's a whole entrenched this we see move within the cycle where we don't want change. But as I be you, now we all don't grow up. If something happen between us, let's talk about it. Let's be truthful to ourselves. Breaking cycles also come with truthfulness. You understand? You get for say truth. If something is not happening well with you, even within a family, say it, and then you can resolve it, and then you move. You understand? That's how growth takes place. But if you know they resolve, everybody who that kind of hearts against incompetence. So it's a law of need for really breed within this country. If we want for let this country break some of the cycle that move, no want to let is love, unity, peace, and excellence. That then I go bridge, but put in them with this, we create problems then way too basic for we growth. Now we set up individually. Sometimes we align with other people then for create problem for we states. It's a cycle that we can navigate.
Exactly.
Basically, either now we hand, now we choice. It's either we want to break this country or we make it. Now choice. Are we going to continue in certain things? Then we all know that make you the land history. People, we live as a country, we live as a family, we live within the cyclical system. Is historically contingent. Now how we don't learn over time. You understand? So if we know say we great grandparents at this country be fall some side, even in all of them goods, we take the goods, decide them with the fall, we correct them. You understand? And then we break that cycle, they will go say, now make we not go so we go, right? And we move. So the other one, then back begin and kind of see, then we see, hey, something that the papa they not do, mama not do well, we can do them better. You understand? And like so than hunting, sometimes we even hunt your own legacies. We first your own legacies because we want for emerge something where we don't even know. We don't even know. And then with the shame for people, they say we don't know, but we want to stand the chance to say, now we did do one, which is wrong. That's not how you change a cycle, and how you change a space within which you operate.
So we still on the topic, let the cycle end with you. Yes. Let the cycle end with you. So you should be the change that your family or your society or your community never saw. Yes, let it be with you. Let that, whatever be the cycle, let it end with you. Whether if it was bad, are you the change? Are you the one causing change in your family, in your community, in your country at large? Are you the one with the change? So that is the question that we they try for throw down, and just like what we guess they try for say, because of course anything that we all start from a family, and then now what we they get from our homes, that is what we bring out there. So if we say, okay, things are not going on fine, just like sometimes it starts first from the home. If you are pompous, you this, you that any side you go, now that kind of attributes then now you go take. Whether now you workplace, whether any side you do, that is who you are. That is what you are used to doing. So if you are proud, you are pompous, any side you do, you work in place, any side you do, that is who you are. And and what we guess the try for say, it's ultimate way saying that is just true. Because even if we want to, most especially this, and Salomon get that kind mentality day, na so salon day, na so okay, if na so we day, what are we doing now to be the change? Because now just like an example, right? The privileges that your parents gave you, you want to give your kids more, and even surplus of what your parents gave you. So what we forefathers then be don't do before, we right now we forget this mentality as Sierra Leoneans. being good citizen, that our generation yet to come, what we face, let them not go through the hardship, let them not go through waiting with the face right now. At least by the time when the with next generation they come on board, things ain't go down easy because we don't pave the way already. We don't make them smooth for them, right? We had to walk the road for let them fly. They need for fly, they don't need for walk at that dusty road again because we did it back and forth, back and forth. If we right now the road dusty right now, if we not make join hands together, yeah, and tar the road, make sure say the road smooth. We generation yet unborn, the next one we get for car, they will still walk through that dusty road. And if we don't change this cycle, yeah, it not go really better for we as individuals, we as family, and the community and the country at large. Because whatever you do, anything you are, it will reflect in the public, no matter what. Because if this is what you are or this is what you do at home, you dey reflect that. Now make them can say, oh, this person, then they can always say, oh, there's a difference between home and a house. They know we person come on at home. This is not a home in command at OC. Like they always have this, comparison and all of that. But when they see you, at least let them notice, say, oh, this person, it didn't make a difference. This person, yeah. And sometimes, it's so bad. To me, I feel like personally, right? It's so bad that, for example, right? I'm not saying is bad, but to me, I kind of feel a bit embarrassed as let's say a Sierra Leonean or an African, that I have this kind of mentality, and someone else tell me, you don't you don't go abroad, then you be like, yeah, no wonder. I don't like that. Like if something happened, maybe you have an initiative, or maybe you thinking different. Let that not mean say you maybe studied in the West, or why should that be? So if I'm not studying in the West, I cannot have that kind of mentality, or I cannot have that kind of. So let us, the people themselves we don't study in the West, the people that we don't expose, right? Then most of them they don't come back in this country awareness alone, and then they try for make the change. So the next people, then the people that way they mentor, they don't want, even if they're not, even if the people that way they mentor not even travel out of the country, but they can think outside the box. So let we change this perspective as Africans in general, right? Say because I'm thinking out of the box doesn't mean maybe I spent half of my life in the West. No. You can still be an African, you can still be a Sierra Leonean with a great initiative without even crossing Lunge. Yes, it is possible and it can happen. And let the change be with you. Let the change end. Let the cycle end with you. That cycle, the way Solomon wutu wood, Solomon wutu get problem, Solomon get alala. All 10 are the same thing. And so Solomon day we reckless with this, with that. If you get for ask anybody outside, what do you think about Sierra Leoneans? Or have you studied Sierra Leone? Go say Sierra Leone is this, Sierra Leone is that, Sierra Leone is this. So please, starting from today, before August starts, let we be the change. Let we, be the difference, and let people that see we and say that okay, these ones are improving. All right, that is what we almost they come to the end of the show. But before we go, I just want to more let me guess, just say a few in last few words to Una, maybe an advice or something that you want to tell our viewers and listeners before I go through the comment section.
Yeah, so let me just take it from the point where you just
Don't
did
worry,
make
just
about
take it
like
from there.
salon or whatever. But like, I will make reference to two or musicians and storytellers in Africa, right? Boubacar Traore, so if we go Malian storytellers and musicians, Boubacar Traore and Alifa Kature. Um, then get one song where they try with the basically the expose within that song they try for say the world not ever change. The world not ever change. Now we don't make the change inside
the
it.
the world,
Yes,
right?
you understand? The world not ever change. Now we really they make the change inside this world. So now we count the negative change into this world. You understand? Now we attitude, we actions them. Now in the really poorly so they call say the world because like this world was created in vastness and goodness. If you're not somebody who religiously conscious, you understand, or even like some of us we understand that spirituality, not from just a religious point of view, but the spiritual essence of the being is like, yeah, this world is created on a vastness of beauty, a vastness of grace. Now, would that then really? So it's like God say, let me now this human being and kind inside this vastness of greatness, right?
Right.
Now we don't come back, we don't they mess the greatness where we meet. So we get with society, we environment, man, then we a small rain camp, they take them dirty there, they was go put on a gutter.
Na gutter.
And then they go end a beach. We know they go get with a nice beach. So they go with the Ministry of Tourism, talk about eco-tourism. These are all, so it's not so possible common and everyone can do that. And now you grab now you go put dirty. You understand? It's not the Almighty. Now you do them. So like when you talk about say we leave the Lord, we leave the essence of the Almighty in that. It's not like we can be that Almighty, but the essence of you understand? The essence
course,
of
yes.
grace, the essence of positive living, the essence of see it give with this greatness, you understand? Then we they minimize we serve. Like so we not even like when you talk about so we they train, and that's what cultural imperialism they do. And that's you take over one man in culture and get your own new one, you understand? So at the end of the day, you see Sierra Leonean, you go make a clothes, you know, Sierra Leonean. You go for go sell and give Sierra Leonean, but I need the bar.
Yeah.
But they go buy junks. They don't wear out now America, they don't wear now Europe for those in they just wash out with soap and then they carry. Then now you don't go buy fresh, you don't sew them originally with your hand. You can't you know in a bar. So whether it's expensive or this that, so somebody go get something like that. So there are people who get resources now past somebody we become on Europe and America. But just because of the mentality that cultural imperial imposition, where somebody they come to America, you are hey, send for me, oh. But you have the resources here. You get everything for do whatever you want now. But just because of something they come on, sometimes somebody they take $1 something buy, it can impress you. And I say, Alone, where you able to buy more than that? So you see how the culture of we people, the mentality. So all of these, so they say Alone and get noise that I like. I don't. These are all labeling, you understand? And people they live by that label.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's the thing.
You don't get social media. We don't. Sometimes they say anything you can salon for, make you. You don't become a toxic space in terms of educating people now. Course. And
exactly.
Then, how can you be cursing? You curse now social media, and then you want to let other people then can you country, bro? It's like they work. Yeah, they work. There are certain people that are out there, out of this country. They don't get intention for cancer now, but then they pull, you understand, name. Then they do all of the rowdiness out there. Cause all the mommy cause them out there. So sometimes there are Sierra Leoneans who not even want for go now. Anything we get for do Sierra Leone social media. They're there. They don't want because they feel like anytime we then can the level of depression, we then they get some this Sierra Leonean attitude. You understand? So some of these things now just positive efforts. There are certain things and they wait in other countries and we, bruh. If we say if the media say that they bring on to you, you know go even one goodie. You understand? If you they do deep research inside in society, comparative analysis, you not go even one go there. But we they damage yourself, we not even know to the damage. Yes, with the damage, they want celebrate to the damage. Like, how does that align? How it correlates? You they pull something that you want for celebration. So we like low common at this dilemma mentality, low common at this dilemma worldview, right? There's a lot happening in Sierra Leone. People that the one that we don't count before we forefathers then do a lot. We just need to stand on them. Sometimes you go really wonder, say we ancestors then go they don't have the grave or transition with the ancestors, them former ancestors that will go before them. Then go they cry, say like, better we left this country will left better for them picking their
exactly.
You understand?
We need to be the change. For
build. Yeah, we not come for build on waiting then don't start. You understand? So it's a problem. So a lot of those things we can talk about and how we deserve. But also the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, they bring the One Nation Reggae Festival on August 1st. NSIU Day is gonna be an educative program. Live education programs, students they get for camp, then they learn from other cultures them. And we also they use that platform for connect the bridge with the Caribbean brothers, Jamaica and the wider Caribbean region, where Sierra Leone gets strong heritage connection with from transatlantic slavery, but also freedom. We
Yeah.
all know what in Sierra Leone we don't become in the 1700s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, become a province of freedom, meaning most Africans and with them freedom after slavery, like yeah, then come. So Sierra Leone get that rich heritage
Yeah.
and also get the rich reggae history
Mm-hmm.
salon. So we want for the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs want for use that platform day for revive the culture of reggae, which is a global musical institution
Mm-hmm.
being recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage. Sierra Leone through the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs and a signatory and ratif- ratifier of some of these conventions globally. And so we they use that space as well for preserve this intangible cultural heritage of reggae, but also try for showcase Sierra Leonean talented artists them where they sing their own original reggae songs. So there'll be a live band there, the Balanta
Amazing.
Academy, and few other bands them get for the artists and they perform. Like Alonso's gonna be there live or for
Amazing.
perform, and also we dey get solidarity messages from key people in the Caribbean, like we honorary consul in Jamaica, Professor Roselia Hamilton, get for join us live
All
via Zoom
right.
for make statements. We get another ethnobotanist at Trinidad and Tobago, or when Alia Fraser, we get for teach the student them now the educative sessions where they start at 3 o'clock. So it's gonna be a lively session. Crafts people then get for day for sale and crafts them for buy,
The
and it's
venue.
free. Yeah, now Family Kingdom are
Okay.
free on August 1, and August 1 are Emancipation Day, a historical day globally for Black people.
Okay.
So they use that space there for also celebrate the liberation of Black people. Then globally, the oppression way African people they don't they face over time. Let us come and rally around this positive musical called reggae, and then we all can reflect on who side we don't take steps, then we don't lose, and then gap form them, right? You say you
Mm-hmm.
know the Lukusai for don't you get for Lukusai, you buck your food, and then we all can come and reflect on these one nation, now now one family we get as a people, a one great country we get. We not get other country. Things that we are enjoying here I can never enjoy it in other spaces. Even if I enjoy them, I can still get that cultural semblance of say I want for
Mm.
return home because roots is home, right? So I want for me, I believe in the African advantage. I believe say Africa get an
Okay.
advantage, and I feel say I'm so happy wherever I day within the continent and also when I
Mm-hmm.
interact with the global space because now from there they're able to know me on diversity and how they unify with other people. And so I see myself as a global citizen, but at the end of the day, my local citizenship is very important for me because now from me, then go able to know what's in the happen also at Sierra
Okay.
Leone. So I'm a cultural and positive cultural ambassador for Sierra Leone, Africa, and the African diaspora.
Wow.
So the
Yes.
reggae festival
On the
is an
first.
important space. Let us go there. Come all massive and enjoy. DJs and get for day. The big DJ them. That's alone when you talk about reggae. Easy Eye.
So please
Get for
make sure
day.
say
Yes.
you go there on the 1st of August, and yes, make sure say you go there, embrace you African root and be proud of who you are as an African. And this is just a space for every African or every person we get for go there for reflect on we history, we norms there, we traditions and everything, and we culture there and what makes us who we are as Sierra Leoneans. So thank you so much for that wonderful information. And then we know say yes, we people then go must go there by the grace of God. And before we go, I just want to read like two comments them, and then we will end the show very soon. We get from Amara Barcelona. It says, "Good morning, followers and viewers," and it says, "The man's best servant is the man himself, of course. So you will want to make the change for your country, for your family. You have to do it. Not to every other person they can do it for you. You cannot call an outsider to come and help you, with your home. Now you get for put you home and you place and where you call home in order." So this is what the comment they driver tell you. Thank you so much. And before we go, I want to tell you now about the number one problem solver. Now the country way now Dolphin Express. We're talking about microfinance, talking about procurement, logistics, construction, pastry, traveling, money transfer. Please, the number one company to call is Dolphin Express, and then they are number 37 Kosotown Jue. They're also back there at number 98 Palmer Road Nabo, and number 34 Wellington Street. off Pademba Road, and the numbers for call now +232 78460570 or +232 78804017 or +232 79610077. They say Dolphin Express, they are just one call away. And yes, we get from Rokel Commercial Bank, don't come with them bulk payments, of course, yes. We're also known as, they don't name it as the couple. Yes, Rokel Commercial Bank don't come. So this now if you they get some issues then for do them bulk payment, then bulk transfers, if you they always get the issues there, Rokel Commercial Bank don't come to you aid, and they offer them bulk service, the bulk payment service when at the couple. So if you know, so you the bank with any bank na salon, please Rokel Commercial Bank, they available. They say they are the bank of choice. They don't choose you already. So if you want to know more about the bulk payment service and any other services that they offer, please visit any Rokel Commercial Bank branch near you. And we second to last update for the day now, we spot update where they always happen every Mondays and every Saturdays. Mondays at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and every Saturdays at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So if you're a sports lover, basketball, football, anything relating to sports, or you want to know news and updates on national, sports and international, we sport analyst when Michael Fofana Denaya every Mondays and every Saturdays. Mondays 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So tune in to 97.1 FM and join our Facebook Live at Radio Fry Fry. And also the brunch show, which happens every Mondays to Fridays at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So stay tuned, stay glued, stay connected always. One tell and say we love her. From Radio Fry Fry, with viewers and listeners, thank you so much for the support, and thank you so much for joining us. Also, once more, thank you so much to our amazing guests for the knowledge where you don't pass on today. For we go see una again tomorrow by the grace of God. And I was your host. My name is Liora. See you again tomorrow. Bye.
I'll tell you all book for study. Wetin do you in book?
Me na chief examiner now.
But they left me.
Now we the mark Rokel Commercial Bank then customer performance behavior now.
I don't understand. How?
Rokel Commercial Bank don't introduce electronic questionnaire for make we as customer go assess them performance and make suggestion.
I see where people then they feel and where I go na the bank the other day. Not to that Rokel Bank customer feedback questionnaire you dey talk.
Yes. Alekam is simple and I can complete at any side once I get the QR code.
Like how?
Just go na any Rokel Commercial Bank branch, scan the QR code, click the link, complete the questionnaire, and submit them direct to the MD. Yes.
Fumble them. Rokel Commercial Bank for improve and serve in customer there with experience.
Na Rokel Commercial Bank, customer satisfaction. Na number 1.
Rokel Commercial Bank,
the bank of choice.